And it wouldn't be a Baby Moy video without some reggae music in the background. What's going on, people around my area? It's a rainy, dark, and the mood is somber, I guess. How many people like thunder? I do. I like thunder, especially after that experience I went through, which I'll talk about that on another type of podcast. And today I'm joined by Starfox Nunu.
Hey guys, what's up? In my area, it is clear and it is very, very, very hot. So it definitely feels like summertime.
Excuse me?
It feels like summertime.
That's so nice. Anyway, I'm just gonna ignore that.
Well.
I'm playing. So how's your day been?
It's been good, actually. Been really good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah,
likewise. But, they're not here to hear about our day and all that.
No,
they're
not.
Here to hear our recap and thoughts on last night's Money in the Bank. Yes?
Yes. Definitely.
Pay-per-view recap type thing.
Yep.
I gave this a 4 out of 10. Should be a 3. But I'll be generous. You know why? Because of the main event and what happened.
Yes.
I'm not talking about the winner. But
No.
Let's start from the bottom of the card.
Pre-show, correct?
Yeah, from the pre-show.
Okay.
And the pre-show featured... Who the hell were the faces in this? Shows you how important that was to me.
Oh, geez. You had asked me that, wouldn't you?
Of course. You remember the pre-show stuff. I was
Wasn't
asleep
it the New Day?
No.
No, it wasn't the New Day.
What are you on? Are you high?
No!
The New Day on the pre-show. What is wrong with you? First of all, what logic does that hold?
Okay, it doesn't hold any logic.
Exactly.
I can't think of who it was. It shows how important that was to me.
The only thing I remember about this is that the Colons were in this match.
That's correct.
And the Colons lost.
Yes, which is sad. I wanted them to win.
But oh well, whatever.
The Colons?
Yeah, the Colons. Let's move on to the main show, shall we? Nothing to speak of there in the pre-show. So The main show started off with what I thought was going to be a monumental moment and a very good match. And it turned out to be none of those. The match in itself, the women played it safe. I hated that.
Yes.
There were no monkey flips, no crazy spots, really no use of the ladders. That came to a minimum.
Oh yeah, complete minimum. And I was expecting it to be all crazy because it was the first Money in the Bank women's. Well, okay, the first, match. But no, it wasn't crazy. And then at the end, it's supposed to be the Money in the Bank women's match, correct?
Which implies
the woman goes on top of the ladder and grabs the briefcase.
Uh-huh.
This is what happened. James Ellsworth. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he was at ringside with Carmella. And then he announced it. He announced who won. It was supposed to be a women's Money in the Bank
I like
match.
how you missed the key point in the fact that he climbed the ladder and obtained the briefcase.
That he did. He climbed the ladder and he obtained the briefcase. And then he announced it.
I could care less if he announced it. The point is he climbed the ladder and obtained the briefcase. And it was
supposed to be a Money in the Bank women's match. So then what's that mean? He won it?
I don't know. It was pointless. From that point on, I said, this is just makings of a night that's going to go entirely wrong for every single match. And that almost did end up happening.
Almost. But we'll
Second
get to
match,
that
we
later.
had the tag team titles up for grabs. The New Day taking on the Usos. This was a fun match for what it was worth. The only thing is, it spiraled and crashed and burned when the ending, once again, the ending. A countdown. A freaking countdown. Victory for the New Day. Are you kidding me?
Yep. That really.
Who's booking this?
I don't know who's booking it. Could be Vince. Just a guess.
At least you guys could enjoy the summer vibes to this instrumental.
Most definitely.
Just saying. Yeah. It's good stuff right here.
I like that.
I do too. But yeah, fun match. I mean, there were a lot of nice, fancy little spots. I mean, nothing really that shouts out, but good match nevertheless. No complaints here except for the ending. So, for what it was worth, good stuff here. Then we move on to Lana's debut. Something that myself included, along with thousands or maybe millions of other people, were looking forward to. And I don't know if I could say millions, given the popularity of WWE as of late. However, Lana is somebody that, in my point of view, still needs to improve. Still green. But is someone that, if worked with closely, can develop. As many other wrestlers do, unless you're Corbin. But that's another story for a later topic.
Yes.
Lana, in her own right, got sweat. It's hot in here. She is, she's good for what it is. I mean, for what she produced last night, 2 suplexes. One of the suplexes was done on the ropes. Which, I mean, that could have gone terribly wrong, but hopefully and thankfully it didn't.
Correct.
So that's a positive. And she worked Naomi's leg throughout the match, which I thought was fine. But there's still room for improvement. She has charisma, obviously. She has the mic skills, obviously. So that's 2 pluses that she has working with her. Only thing is, if she needs to sharpen up her ring skills a little bit, and from that point on, I mean, she could be somebody who's worthy, and even worthy of not only competing for the title, but winning it at some given point.
I picture her later on as a heel.
She already is a heel.
That's true. But, you know, ring ability and all that, like you said. She needs to improve on that. Definitely. So that's that match. It was a good match, all in all. What do we have next, sir?
That's all you have?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
You don't take away anything else from this? You forget that Carmella, her song hits in the middle of this match. She comes out, she pretends that, or gives off the impression that she's gonna cash in, and then she says, "Never mind, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna do this after all. I'm just teasing you." You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Yeah, I even thought, hey, she's gonna cash in. Well, we all did, I'm sure, who watched it.
Well, I thought to myself, if she's gonna cash in now, they better make sure she wins. Exactly. Considering what had happened, the way that she quote unquote won it, and that's left for interpretation. But yes. Moving on.
Yes, moving on.
You have nothing else to add?
No, that's it.
Wow. Mike Bennett and Maria, they debuted next.
Who the heck is Mike Bennett?
He used to be in Ring of Honor.
Ah. But apparently, he's not known. Maria had to do a lot of pushing to get him on the WWE. correct?
I know who Mike Bennett is. I was there for his debut match in Ring of Honor.
Ah, I see. So, what was the point of that whole Power of Love segment that they did? Was it just to shake things up?
I have no idea.
I don't
either. The only good thing
either.
about that whole segment was Maria.
Her mic skills are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if Bennett thinks this. I wonder if Bennett says the same thing. What?
Moving on.
What? Just saying.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You bring up a good topic and you want to skip it.
That's a good topic. No, but seriously, Maria did cut a really good promo. I thought that was awesome. And the only thing Mike said was, "I'm Mike Bennett." That's it.
You know what? You're right. That is the only thing he said.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else. He just said, "I'm Mike Bennett."
How inspirational. As inspired as I am to do this review, or whatever you want to call this crap. I originally didn't want to do a review on this, but I figured, hey, let me go and piss all over this publicly. I mean, it's the one time that pissing publicly isn't against the law. So I will piss publicly. Just saying. Anyway.
So, yes.
We got another match. What was that? Oh yeah. It was I was about to say James Ellsworth.
Oh god.
It was the Ascension taking on the Ascension against Breezango. Beforehand, Breezango had gotten a video package, and it was somebody challenging them, and in the video it clearly shows that it was the Ascension, but, you know, I'm thinking to myself, hey, let it be American Alpha. And when it wasn't American Alpha, I was very upset, and I mean, not as upset as I was with the whole women's MITB debacle, but anywho, upset nevertheless.
My thoughts were, the Ascension is coming out? They haven't done anything in what? 2 years?
Who knows and who cares?
I mean, just like you, I thought it was going to be American Alpha because that would make sense. Once again, it doesn't.
And watch, the same thing is going to happen with this whole thing with Enzo and Kaz. It's going to be the most obvious yet. Oh man, really, guys? Yep. Watch, I'm telling you. It's going to be Kurt Angle.
Yep.
Or somebody. Or Stephanie. Oh, gosh.
One of the two.
Triple H. Something along them lines. Someone with power.
Yep.
But okay, moving on. We have Randy Orton for the strap for the WWE title. Taking on...
the Maharaja.
Thank you.
Jinder Mahal.
Very good.
Randy Orton. You have to say
yes.
It right. Okay. My thoughts are yours first.
Go, since you're so enthused.
What the heck was up with the legends over there? I thought that was pointless. I mean...
It was to kill time. They only had 5 matches. Well, 6 if you include that stupid tag team match with Breezango and Ascension. But originally it was 5 matches on the card, and so they had to fill in time. So why not announce all these legends one by one so they could have their moment to shine, possibly for one last time. And that's all there is to that.
Okay. So at first, Jinder was getting the crap beaten out of him, and then, well, he looks at Cowboy Bob and says, "This is for you, Bob," and he basically, slams him down? At least that's what it sounded like. But I could be totally wrong.
Don't give false information.
I said I could be totally wrong.
Anyway, Randy Orton is about to get it on with, Randy Orton. Jinder Mahal's about to get it on with Bob Orton. Randy Orton comes to make the save. Randy Orton says, "How dare you try to touch my daddy?" And he doesn't say that, but his actions say it. And he beats the crap out of everybody. And I mean everybody. And let me backtrack here. I'm sorry, it wasn't Jinder who interrogated. It was the frat brothers. What the hell are their names?
Saiyan brothers.
What are their names?
Saiyan.
Super Saiyan?
No, not Super Saiyan.
Whatever. It was them. Yeah. They got in Bob Orton's face, and Randy Orton came to make the save. And I don't understand how he could spend a certain amount of time outside, and they don't even count the guy out. But then again, did we need another count out for a title bout? So thank you for not counting him out. Puts one of them through a table, RKO, boom. And Randy Orton has a knack for getting rolled into the ring and, basically getting pinned. Shades of what happened at the last pay-per-view, kind of.
Yep.
This guy beat him the same way. Hits his finisher. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Can't this storyline be done already?
I hope so. Well, in comes Super Cena to save the day and win the belt for 17 times. There go Ric Flair's WWE streak, not overall.
No.
Just the WWE streak in terms of how many title bouts he's won.
Yep, and he's going to be there July 4th because the July 4th thing that they do.
Yeah, of course. And this brings us to the last match. Kevin Owens, Corbin, Ziggler, Zayn, AJ, and Nakamura. Everybody makes their way to the ring. The last two are Nakamura and Corbin. Nakamura comes out, does his usual shtick, and Corbin blasts him, rendering him as not being in capacity to continue with the match. Gets taken to the back. Everybody's upset that Nakamura isn't participating in this. I was upset, but in the back of my mind, I knew, watching him try to play off the heroics, this guy's going to come back and clean house and kick ass, do what he does best, which is exactly what happened. And beforehand, AJ Styles was taking some brutal bumps, man. And everybody was doing crazy crap here. Styles ate a power bomb. Literally ate a power bomb. Was hanging from the briefcase and, just dangling from the cables and whatnot. Kind of reminded me of Ultimate X a couple of years back. And he just does this dive and falls on his face. And it was phenomenal, no pun intended. The things that AJ Styles does, man, it's with no doubt why they call him the phenomenal one. AJ Styles, in my point of view, is the best wrestler that WWE has right now. Honest to God. And in the midst of all this craziness, Nakamura comes out, King Shazas everybody to death, goes crazy. There's a stare down between him and AJ Styles. Obviously, this is setting them up for SummerSlam. Is this match going to be great? Hell yeah, you bet it is. And you bet AJ Styles and Nakamura are going to find a way to make this work, even in WWE type of environment, where we know that we're allowed to do anything but wrestle. But they're going to have a great match nevertheless. Is it going to be like the match they had at Wrestle Kingdom last year? Absolutely not. But is it going to be great? Absolutely yes. So they stole the show, man, and for a good 3 to 5 minutes maybe, all the other wrestlers just laid there like death hit them, and they let Nakamura and AJ Styles do their thing. And I like the fact that they let them build to that story, and they're giving us the impression that these two individuals are going to fight at SummerSlam. Eventually, could you take over?
Eventually, Corbin comes out.
My package is here. Take over.
Oh, nice. Okay, so eventually Corbin comes out. Basically, he goes up the ladder after knocking out AJ Styles and Nakamura. grabs the briefcase. And that's basically it for that match, which I had a feeling Corbin was going to win, personally. So, maybe everybody thought that... I'm pretty sure everybody thought that he was going to win this one. Corbin has... He needs to work... Well, okay, he doesn't have any promo skills at all. He sounds, to me anyway, really, really bored. When he's doing all his readings and scripts and stuff. But that's just my opinion. And also, they just need to let him go. Let him go, let loose, let him beat up everybody, which of course that's not going to happen because it's the WWE and it's supposed to be a family-oriented type of show. So, that is my point of view of the match. So all in all, like Baby Moy says, I give it a 4. Only because of AJ Styles and Nakamura. That was great. It was just really, really awesome.
I'm hearing stuff.
So, oh, you're back.
I thought my package was here. I was hearing stuff.
Oh no. That's not good.
No, that's not good.
That's bad.
But, yeah, that's all the thoughts for this. I mean, nothing really special. Nothing really stood out. Whatever. Tonight's Monday Night Raw. And, next pay-per-view I'll be recapping will be the G1 special, Night 1 and Night 2. And guys, I'm going to be amped up for that.
That is going to be great.
These WWE events just suck the energy out of you.
Yes. I can't wait for that.
Likewise. But anyway, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We would have been more entertaining, but there's nothing entertaining about WWE entertainment, really.
Nope.
So,
I agree with you.
But the podcast had to be done. Please, guys, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell. Y'all know the deal. God bless. Any final words?
Yes, thank you for subscribing to those who have subscribed. We really appreciate you guys so much.
My nose is itching.
And I don't mind him. And God bless you, every single one of you. And we hope you have a great rest of your day.
Watch Raw. Or try to. Serious.